Hello, hello, and welcome back to Sunless Skies. Let's go ahead and jump right into things. With last we left off, I forget. End of month is usually hectic to me, so back to a new month. And the same BS. Yeah. Northwest. Okay. I need Bronzewood Chorus Connector. And either way, I need to get to London. Oh, for now we're heading to Northwest. Right now, completely without terror. Always something worth taking. Actually, hang on. Swing my Port Avon here. Good on fuel. Let's play around of cricket. It seems to remember how long this game has been going on, just that the score is now almost a formality. So the points are scored. By the time you leave, it is no closer to an end. Nobody seems to mind. It is, after all, cricket. That's understandable. What's up with you? He's looking for passage. He claims to be useful. He doesn't ask where you're headed. He's repentant. There can be no harm. So give you a signaler who will raise your iron by 2, your veils by 6, and your affiliation academy by 1. I was hoping they would have maybe carrying Bronzewood here. Bombazine has worked in the dark, and Kendall's rooms with border windows and a milk-eyed weaver sells was cloth she has made in her cellar. It is black and splendid, drinking starlight thirstily. Success will give you vision hits, an 81% chance. Let's try. Hey! How vast were the beings that resided here? Were they kings? Was this their palace? You sit in the monumental shadow of a stone and watch the stars wheel above. What must they think, those stars, to see such grand ruins become the abode of such tiny, brief things? Perhaps not. Let's go ahead and go back to searching for our missing port. Should be, again, probably up. I don't think it's over there, but probably up here. Grave. I don't have a saying. Never mind. Scout reports a successful expedition. It's not a port, but it's definitely something. This person got info out of my bat without having to bribe it. Sparkly in here. Let's open the door to hold. 62% chance. Let's give it success. Your driver holds your locomotive steady alongside the wreck as your crew takes turns at the pry bar. Eventually, the bay doors are sufficiently parted to permit this prize for you to squeeze through. Soon they return. And what's this they have found? Aromatic casket. Murgatoi's fungal crackers are rare to beat in the skies. New skyfarers tend to disdain them as revolting and abominations unto the Lord. The taste is not approved of age, but the vintage provides a certain smug satisfaction. You stop being erratic. Ow. Another solid, two solid hits should do the trick. Or maybe 3. Yeah, I don't actually know how much health these things have. Ow. Jeez. There we go. Why does this thing have so much health? There it goes. Goodness. I saw somebody else go past, but I cannot blame them. Where's the fort? There should be a port here. Yeah, northwest of New Winchester, Ibris. That's a circuit directly north. Probably just over there, though. Let's check out what this is real quick. Hit it right for a big rock. Finally, a mining spot. Starting to think these things stopped existing after I picked up the drill. Oh, jeez. Okay. That's not good at all. That's just obnoxious. Well, that was just purely unfortunate. We're just gonna look over here for the port. Oh, this is new. Hey, got some bronze wood for free. Nice. At least I'm assuming it's bronze wood. Yep. Excellent. Now we just need some of that honey, and we can drop that down at Prosper. Right in front of me. Okay, so the wreckage, what do we got? There should be a port here somewhere. There it is. More wood. I came here once, don't remember why. I came this cup. You port, you're eager to see what it has to offer. The wood is vast as the fell of giant and fathomless as a great ocean. Three figures draped in scholars' robes huddle around a campfire. Somerset College has, until recently, funded expeditions into the forest. Of course, behind the station, where a few tents have been set up. Well, let's check out the wood's edge. Let's not make a fool of ourselves at the wood's edge. Try this out in a second. Expedition. For a small expedition, return to the woods. One time, if you've begun preparations, you will need to embark on an expedition to regain a crew and convert them to crew in the wood. I need 5 crew to do this. Oh, no. Along with the supplies necessary. Doing here, perhaps someone will take an interest in how the wood fares. Yes, a port. Approach the tents. Move through the damp of the wood. The ground beneath your feet slip with fresh fallen rain. These figures around the campfire do not seem to have heard you. Engrossed entirely in their arguments. Ah. Hey, it's the nectar in question. I don't need to buy any bronze wood, but this is trader's wood, not hybris. And this is more just directly northwest. I need probably closer to up here. If I had more supplies that I was willing to spare, I'd check that place out, but I have neither true nor supplies to go exploring. It is New Winchester right there. Yes, it is. Avon, Port Prosper, I need to head back to when I can. Maybe there's something around here. Hopefully there's something around here. I have a butchery, so I can't scoop that. So no sky eels for us. Truly a disappointment. Hi, Marauders. I didn't have to send that out. Hold. It was in the jewelry box. A little bit of cash. Enough over there. I hope that's a port. I hope I found a port, but I think ports are always revealed as ports. No. And there's something else over here. Unfortunate. This is way out of here. Yep, okay. Choo-choo! Space train! It's unfortunate we can't zoom in. Okay, hold on the jewelry box with Salon's Dude Gossip. Nice. Gossip seasoned by the salon is always a particular delicious thing to the ears. At least when it doesn't involve you directly. Giant mushroom. Am I missing something? Ah, here we go. Nope, we're not. We can go in through here. Just more marauders. I overheated my gun. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. That's one more cargo. Disgustingly odored barrel, or distressingly. Ah, nice. Fuel. Dodged the wrong direction. With train whistles in the distance, marauders embarking on a raid. Okay, which way are we headed? That port's over here. You grab your bat with moths until it tells you what to discover. That, or what I'm used to from the bat. Wanting moths and steam baths. And wow, this is a massive, I'm assuming, fungal field. Okay, I get the feeling I'm not supposed to be heading in this direction to get to the port. No, I might be making my way over to that thing. Oh, I'm committed. Let's head to it. Mushroom. mushroom. Can't even say it's plant life growing here. Mushrooms are more involved with animals. Here. I might soon be picking up nightmares. I have a butchery so I can't scoop the eels. What remains of the behemoth's carapace is scarred with sigils. Most are marred and broken, some still sullen, resentful power. Your locomotive is stopped on a broad, flat section of shell. The few sigils nearby are too cracked to risk much harm. Eighth ball. That was a thing. Okay. Now let's give it a shot. Success. We've pried it open. What do we got? Oh, good. Food. Some delicious fungal crackers. Spice up our departure from this nightmare. But there's a mining spot right there. No. Let's not linger around the terrifying abomination. That's covered in, I'm going to assume, defensive sigils. These cognita hazardous ones. Nikash driver's fingers twitch in protest at Hyber's sleepy atmosphere. Okay. Hybris. Nestled amidst sprawling, gardens of fungus, Hybris is a colony of octogenarians. Let's get our port reports. Search for me, Lumiere. A filmmaker should be difficult to miss in this hushed, secluded place. Loud curses lead you towards an elderly woman fiddling with an antique camera. She sighs and shuts the frame. That'll do, she offers a trembling hand. Maybe once a renowned explorer and filmmaker, now, as you see, cough rattles through here. You from New Winchester? I'll leave with you. I can pay my way. I'm done here. My lungs won't tolerate much more of this. She smiles wanly. I have a premiere to plan. And then let's check out this welcome party. Here's a firm handshake. Welcome to our little hideaway. Watch your step. That one's about to fruit. True enough, the little white sack at your feet suddenly splits. Snaking tendrils of red fungus explode outwards. Mayoral assistant, a severe woman of slightly less advanced years, guides the mayor to a nearby bench. You may stay as long as you like. We got the bazaar. Barrel of unseasoned hours. And trade with the locals. Verdant seeds. And supplies. We're gonna grab a crate of supplies, and then we're gonna grab a couple of things of unseasoned hours. I think I can get those for a profit if we do it faster. And then we're gonna take tea at the Brendan. only lodging house in Hybris and the only building with more than one story. The smell of stewed tea permeates dilapidated boards, or permeates. The owner keeps a clean and ordered house. She bakes her tea cakes to perfection and ices them to resemble the fungus that has colonized the windowsills. Been here longer than us, she laughs. She pours another round of tea. The tea is sour, the milk has gone off. Explore the settlement? Let's see what we got going on here. A game of bowls has been organized in the flattest pit of the marsh. You are invited to participate by the mayoral assistant, who proves herself a mean backhand draw. When all is over and everyone is retired for fungal juices at the Brendan, the wizened mayor takes you aside. This is what it's all about. A second youth, first in some cases, he grins conspiratorially. Everyone here is very old indeed. Is there a lower age limit on settling in Hybris? Oh no, we welcome youth, but we don't get many settlers coming out this way. We're happily secluded. He smiles wistfully as, across the marsh, his mayoral assistant trounces an unfortunate at the bowls. My best years are spent by others, wizened mayor glances towards the town hall where preparations are being made for performance. We have plans to hopefully change that tonight, though. Huh. Fingers of black and red mushrooms rise from the sodden ground. Tendrils of white fungus form vast arches. Earthy smell pervades the air, follows you through the swamps like a lost dog. In the middle of a grove of writhing sacks, you find a plinth adorned with broken and twisted nameplates, the shape of collars. Brabazon Work World has been imprinted on each. Okay, let's go ahead and get rolling. See if I can't leave through this way. This place is weird. It's weird, it's covered in mushrooms. And quite honestly, we're going to need to decontaminate the ship with fire once we're back. Wherever we dock next, best have a quarantine dock for us. Because, oh boy. I was hoping I would eat through my crate of supplies here because I want to get that wood. I'm not sure how to get to that. Hey, more free bronze wood. Where am I? Okay. Harrison's Hollow. The spores are thick here, deadening the sound of the sky. I'd say they're that thick, but yeah, I can see how they would lend a problem regardless. Wait, that might be a path through here. Just so I can stop off at the circus and get the port report. If not, well, this is still quite the place to go through. it looks like it'll put us out by... Skyfarers exposed to haunting lights and stars are prone to sudden obsessions and erratic behavior. Someone has been making subtle amendments to your navigator's calculations, presumably in an attempt to alter the course. The culprit is discovered to be a reticent engineer. He demanded an explanation. She once encountered a storm that speaks. I spoke to her in a voice that she had thought she'd never hear again. Ever since, she's been trying to find it once more. 50% chance, let's swing. We've gained terror and lost Mahal. It's not a huge bit of damage, it's fine. And what is a mild obsession in these parts, really? Marauders. Okay. This place is cursed enough as is, guys. Okay. Safe. I was hoping to get some repairs out of that. Ooh. There we go. And this looks to be a thing. Oh, jet set. Paris, how nice. What am I near? Support, or is this just an installation? More jetsam. Oh, it's a crate of nostalgic crockery. Fine London china, porcelain plates bearing the Empress's face, cups and saucers traced with roses. And a full cargo hold. So, let's get to the circus. Is it just a derelict battleship? Yes, it is. Okay. See what we got in this box. Carefully packed crate of munitions. Nice. Let's get out of here. It is dangerous and filled with marauders. My port report here. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to turn in the port reports over to the company house instead, just so I can maintain neutral standing with both parties. At least for now. Let's get the port report. Which the tickets cost 10. Okay, a reduction in terror is always nice. Alright, what's going on with the Ringmaster? The Ringmaster looks relieved to see familiar face. Oh, thank God. I've got a show to put on. One of my biggest acts is throwing a tantrum. No. Pauses, toying with his exquisitely managed mustache as he looks at you up and down. I don't suppose you've ever considered stepping in the ring yourself. You dressed in motley with a grease paint face. You do your best to entertain. The audience laughs at your pratfalls. Some of them even deliberate. Afterwards, the Ringmaster claps you on the shoulder. Excellent. Well, terrible. Never do that again, but please, come and see me behind the tents. By not having the well-being circus, you need 3 at most. Humiliated magician. Let's talk to the Ringmaster first. Cats, bats, and rats. The Ringmaster sat on a fat cushion, idly shuffling the worn pack of playing cards. He smiles wearily at you, asks cards about you. He draws from top of the deck, sets them on the table. You say you can help. He then places them back in the deck and bids you shuffle and draw for yourself. The cards are the same. He smiles the same way you smile. It's like they haven't changed their minds. Ringmaster shuffles. This is what work I can offer. Well, if Hatsman's run away again, the Ringmaster helps. It's time to bring them home. The costumes are not for the clown before his pet geese. Petals and ruffles. It's not funny without them, he confides the Ringmaster. 6 rats. Ideally, the strong woman's act is to lift unusual heavy objects brought in by the crowd. The problem is, no one knows what they're supposed. Oh, no one knows they're supposed to bring something. Well, that's a problem. Lustrum and Port Avon. There's Port Avon. Spaglin's Port Prosper. I don't know where Lustrum is, but I assume it's probably somewhere in here. Let's get rolling. Alright, let's get to the company house, make a drop there. Port reports. And then we'll make the unfortunate decision of heading back to New Winchester. Recent news of down locomotive on Hybris. Acti engines gone down to the Bungle Jungle Hybris, being a remote, mysterious colony on the edge of the reach. Interesting. Just gonna go ahead and deliver my port report here. Did I really have 6 port reports? Goodness. And a little bit of Salon Stewed gossip is always useful. Oh, I have a whole bunch of Salon Stewed gossip. Alright. Back to Winchester. Yes, New Winchester. I didn't realize I was carrying so many high-value port reports. Parsimonious chairman of the reward company is looking to outfit a dozen more engines with the appropriate precautions. He requires guns in satisfactory quantities. With up to 3 carefully packed crates of munitions for Prosper. Five barrels of ours. Fortunately, but I want I'm gonna go ahead and sell one of those. We'll sell that. 5 barrels of unseasoned hours, huh? $855. What is this? Oh, it's a mine dropper. It's a mine layer. Okay. Must be mounted in a large weapon slot. What do I have on my train? Small armament slot. Small armament slot. Okay. Let's go and get the cargo bay. And then honestly, just a second one of those. Really? Really now? Okay. Now, another one of those. More cargo space. Oh no, that goes where the drill goes. Okay, that's unfortunate. Ah well. I guess it gives me a further goal to look up towards. Fancy. But sensible. Probably not. Yeah, no, not this one, but definitely this one right here. Then I can also have my mine attached to it. Or my drills. But we are all out of time, so base trains will have to wait for later. Well, I hope you had a good time here as much as I did in the space train. As always, I hope you have a good day or good night wherever you may be. If you like my content, hit the like button. If you dislike my content, hit the dislike button. Both those help me out a lot. And if you want to catch my next recording or catch the next time I'm going live, feel free to hit that subscribe button. And if you have any errant thoughts at all, feel free to leave those down below in the comments. And until next time, ta-ta for now. Y'all have a good one.